Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Rondo back here with another video, and today we're gonna be doing a personality test. Now, why am I doing this? I just want you guys to get to know me a little bit more. You know, see how much of a shitty person I really am. Nah, but for real though, the personality test website, it's pretty official, so you know, I decided to, I might as well take the test, you know, I guess. We'll see where my personality lands on. So yeah, this website is pretty official. Right here we can see that apparently there's 16 personalities. I really don't know how true that is. So I guess with 16 personalities, I guess they just group like general traits of a person into one personality that can describe, you know, a decent amount of people. But I mean, I guess we'll just take this test and see what's up. I don't think it's gonna take that long, to be honest. You regularly make friends. Barely. You spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. I mean, kind of, yeah. Whenever I'm on YouTube or on Google, I just look up random shit. You know, I find it interesting. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. It depends on who it is, but most likely not. Most likely not. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Yeah, I agree. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I agree with that one. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people. Mostly talk to the ones you already know. I would agree, yeah. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. I would say yeah, I would want to complete one completely before I start another one. Sometimes I might just multitask, you know, different projects, you know, like with videos and stuff. You're very sentimental. I guess. I like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Not really. Not really. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Hell no. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Nah, I don't really like to just start up a random ass conversation. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. Nah, I would disagree with that. Highly disagree. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. It depends, but I do tend to follow myself logic. But I'm gonna put myself in the middle because, you know, I have a little bit of a heart. Usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree to that. Rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Yeah, I guess I would agree. I don't really care. I am who I am, right? You enjoy participating in group activities. Not really. It really depends, but likely not. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. I don't really care. If it makes me come up with one, I'll come up with one. If it doesn't, then cool. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I would kind of disagree. I don't know. I don't mind helping people accomplish their goals, but like I also like accomplishing my own, and that makes me happy as shit. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Not really. I'm not really interested in that many things. I'm interested in just enough things to where I can manage all of it. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Not really. I mean, if it goes bad, it goes bad. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. Depends. If I have to take lead, I will, but most likely I won't. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. I would disagree. I try to be artistic. Not in terms of like actually like drawing and painting, but creatively, artistically thinking about, you know, my channel, you know, content creation, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? I would somewhat agree. I feel like, you know, feelings is very important, but rationality is definitely important too. So it's just like, it's kind of like an in-between thing, because like if people didn't have any feelings, then, you know, thinking logically, a lot of logical things could technically be immoral. Let's say the world becomes overpopulated. Technically, you're going to want to get rid of humans. If we didn't have feelings, we would just kill those humans off, right? But we do have feelings. It's wrong and immoral to kill people off the planet if we're overpopulating. We shouldn't do that. You prefer to do chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yeah, I guess. I just get over with things and then I just kind of chill the rest of the day, depending. You enjoy watching people argue. It's pretty fun. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Yes, I completely agree. Your mood can change very quickly. Not really. Depends. If somebody pisses me off, maybe. We'll go with the disagree. Somewhat disagree. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. If I'm working with somebody, you know, at a job, and they're not being efficient, I might get a little, I might lose some patience, but for the most part, I'm not going to get mad at them, especially if they're new to it. But if they've been at the job for a long time and they're just inefficient as fuck, then yeah, you suck. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Depends, sometimes not. Put that in the middle. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. Yeah, I've always been fascinated by that. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Disagree, I love being on my own. You become bored or lose interest when a discussion gets highly theoretical. Nah, I disagree. I like it when it gets theoretical as fuck. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. Yes, I completely agree. Usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. I would somewhat disagree. I mean, if it's a really important decision, like, I'm gonna finalize it, but it might take some longer time compared to something that might be less important and needs a decision done quickly. I'll finalize it quick as fuck, but it really depends. You really second guess the choices that you have made. I would agree. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is what you need. Not really like being around people too much. You enjoy going to art museums. I don't go to art museums, so I'll just disagree. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Nah, not really. It depends. As long as I'm communicating with them, I'll be able to understand. But if I'm not communicating, then of course I won't be able to understand. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Agree? Hell no. You rarely feel insecure. I would agree. You avoid making phone calls. If I make a phone call to you, I care about you. Okay? If I make a phone call to you, I really like you. Okay? I really fuck with you. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Yes. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. It would probably depend, but most likely not to do it. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yes, agreed. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Disagree. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I would disagree. I do contemplate that shit a lot. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I would disagree to a certain extent. I would say, like, emotions can be very, very powerful, so it's difficult to control them, but I try not to let them control me, you know what I mean? You take great care not to make people look bad even when it's completely their fault. I guess. Yeah, I guess. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. I would disagree with that. I make very consistent efforts. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. I would completely disagree in that, because, like, I don't really care, what other people, think about me, whether they're highly opinionated of me or if they're not. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yes. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? Hell no. That is not a waste of time. You might fucking think of something new that nobody's ever thought of. But anyways, you feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. It depends. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. It depends on how I've attached myself to them in a certain way. If I really attached myself to you in a certain way, and I kind of know, like, maybe certain body languages or certain things you might do. I don't know. I would say I would agree. At first glance, I can tell someone how they're feeling, but only if I'm deeply connected to them in some certain way. We're almost done. You often feel overwhelmed. Disagree. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. I would agree, yeah. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Yeah, I'm pretty intrigued by that. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Yep. Struggle with deadlines. I do not struggle with deadlines. You feel confident that things will work out for you. 100% agreed. Oh, wow. What a surprise. Surprise. I am 71% introverted. Holy shit. I knew that. 29% extroverted. See, I'm not antisocial, guys. I get close. Energy. This trait shows we direct our mental energy. Observant, intuitive. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. 46% thinking, 54% feeling. Holy shit. I'm an emotional person. I didn't know that. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work planning and decision making. Judging, prospecting, I guess. Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. 86% assertive. And then 14% turbulent. Oh shit, I hit my fucking printer, dude. Now that's dope. I'm pretty assertive. Being able to succeed in doing what I love to do, which is making shitty videos for you guys. Alright, let me start reading. So, what's the... I'm an advocate. Wow. I don't know what that is. Advocates are the rarest personality types of all. Still, advocates leave their mark on the world. They have deep sense of idealism, integrity, but they aren't idle dreamers. They take concrete steps to realize their goals and make a lasting impact. Okay. Personality test gassing me up, bro. Advocates' unique combination of personality traits makes them complex and quite versatile. Okay. They speak with great passion, conviction, stand up for their ideals. Other times, they can be soft-spoken, understated, and rather keep peace than challenge others. Yeah. This makes sense towards how I kind of operate as a human being. Standing up for what's right, connecting with others and themselves. Yeah, there's a lot to read on this kind of personality. Oh look, here's some famous people that have this personality. Martin Luther King. I guess this advocate personality, which is interesting, shows the very complex personality of being able to care and do make such a great impact like Martin Luther King, but still being so introverted. This man spoke. He spoke speeches. This man was in front of people and he was introverted. So that's what I find very interesting. So there's a lot of people. Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa. Holy shit. What the fuck Lady Gaga. Morgan Freeman, my dog. My dog. So they have some fictional characters and they have some real life people, which is cool and stuff. Nah, this is the last thing I want to read about the personality trait that I apparently have. I mean, I'm just reading what this shit has, but I'm not believing this 100%. But right here, advocates may feel they aren't allowed to rest until they've achieved their unique vision of success. But this mindset can lead to stress and burnout. If this happens, people with this personality type might find themselves feeling uncharacteristically ill-tempered. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the cost of success. You know what I mean? Like, at least the way I think, like, I can't rest until I just succeed. You know what I mean? And even when I do succeed, I probably have another fucking goal in mind ahead of that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take a look at this one for personal research. Alright, so I just looked into the whole romantic relationship personality thing, and yeah, it's interesting as fuck. Alright, well that's it for the video. That's my personality according to the 16 personality test website or whatever. Advocate, you know, it's interesting. Apparently it's one of the rarest, if not the rarest, which is another interesting thing. Well, that's it for the video. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you guys the same as me? You guys have an advocate personality? Or if you guys do take the test, just comment down below what you guys got. I'm interested to see, you know, y'all personality types and how rare they are. Anyways, drop a like, subscribe, share this video out with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one.